All right, hello and welcome to Getting the Most Out of Law Firm Insights, aka reporting. My name is Karina Sebulak, and I am the team lead of the Customer Success Management team. So we work with law firms ranging from 30 users in Clio all the way up to 200 users in Clio. So I hear a lot about the kind of law firm insights that these firms need. Okay, you guys, do you want to save time and earn more revenue? Yes, I am the living embodiment of a clickbait ad. That's right. You know when that comes up, right? And you have to say no because you don't want them to sell you anything. But secretly to the universe, I'm like, yes, I do want to do that, just not with these guys. So I'm going to prove to you this here. Stay around for my clickbait ad. It's going to be good, okay? So today's session kind of breaks out into two things. One, why does reporting matter if you don't know already? And number two, new features in Clio, which are broken into just general report generation improvements. And discounts in the revenue report, which I seriously feel like I just gave away the ending. Okay, just hold tight. So why should we care about law firm insights? Why should we care about data or reporting? I'm assuming you guys all kind of care, that's why you're here. But first of all, what you need to know is data helps you make better decisions. So my daughter comes home from school the other day and she's like, Mom, everybody in my school says I have great posture. She does not. Okay, but everybody in her school says she does. So I'm like, so what, 2 people out of 1,500 people? Like, it's easy to perceive what the data is, but it's better to collect actual data and make more intelligent decisions. Sorry to my daughter, but she does not have great posture. Data helps you access the information you need to act swiftly and with more confidence. Firms that collect and analyze data set themselves up for better success long term. And yet, surveys of data and analytic leaders find that still more decisions are being made based off of gut feel. I actually did a survey of my own on LinkedIn, and I asked, are you a more trust the gut kind of person or trust the data kind of person? 53% said trust the gut. And the thing is, like, a lot of the time our gut is making decisions based off of data. It's just informalized. While intuition may be your guide and actually help you dream big, right, and set up your North Star on where you want to go, let the data inform you on your decisions along the way and decide where you want to pivot with the knowledge that, hey, this is going to work because I'm going to see it in the data if it doesn't. You can identify patterns and trends and, like I said, pivot. So it's no more guesstimation. And obviously, data helps you improve your processes. So your business will benefit from the operational efficiency that data analysis affords. Okay, I love this picture because I just feel like, look at you guys. This is such a well-oiled team. They're just like working like a machine. Data can help you increase alignment across your team. Why? Because if I go to my team and I say, hey, this is my North Star, this is what we want to target. And then we have all these milestone targets we want to hit along the way. And don't worry, it's not going to be ambiguous. You're going to know if we're succeeding because we're going to have the data. So if we're going to go try this way and we see it's working, we're going to keep going that way so we can see we are all in alignment. Transparency is full. I don't know what that is. But anyways, we're targeting and we're getting there. One firm I was working with saw through the data that they were only getting a 20% utilization rate. That's logging their time, okay, billable and non-billable, only 20%. So they pivoted, they made some changes, and within 6 months, they were hitting their target of 50% utilization rate. Was it the carrot or stick approach that worked? I know you guys you're probably in your minds which one worked. I'm not gonna tell you, okay? See me after, maybe I'll tell you. All right, 75% of statistics are made up on the spot. On the spot. I just did it, see? Yeah. Make better decisions by informing yourself with the actual data. Okay, don't be that guy who's just throwing out statistics. Be the one who seems to act faster, comes at things with less emotion and more clarity because you have the data to back it up. Also, time plus data equals your superpower. You know, you can collect a data set this month, but next month you analyze it again. That's where you're going to start to see patterns and trends. Okay, in my opinion, no presentation at this conference is complete without a quote and a photo of our lawyer in residence, Joshua 1N Lennon, okay? What Joshua 1N Lennon says is that reporting and analytics are critical for firms because it provides them with detailed business insights from an objective lens. Firms that analyze data firms that analyze data together stay together. By the way, he didn't say that, okay? That's me. Okay, that's not Joshua. So why aren't more firms leveraging reporting? I'll tell you why. We're going to tell you why through the lens of Jennifer. Jennifer is a busy managing partner of a small law firm, and she has big, lofty goals. Her North Star is we want to grow and we want to grow quickly. While not a statistician, she knows she wants to leverage data to supercharge her law firm. What's getting in the way? The same thing that gets in every one of our ways. No matter what we want to do, time is a currency we do not seem to have enough of. And with data, especially the part where you're like analyzing the data, it takes time. Copious amounts of uninterrupted time. I work with a lot of people like Jennifer, and when I get like 30 minutes with these people, it's like a parade of interruptions, right? Whether it's Slack or Teams or someone actually physically coming in the office to say, did you get this? Can I have that? And while like context switching is good, and I think it's part of the job description, when you're trying to do these reports and analytics, it can be a bit of a deficit. So what Jennifer wants to do long term is pull data and compare apples to apples, right? Over time, she might need to say, hey, I need to look what I pulled last week, and I need to pull the same report because I need to compare. Okay, so History tab is now in Clio Reports, and you should all see it. If you head into your reports in Clio, you will see a History tab. And what that allows Jennifer to do is if she's interrupted, and I've done this too, I have gone into Clio and I have created reports, downloaded them to CSV, gotten interrupted, and I did a whole bunch of them, didn't go name them anything special, and then I'm like, crap, which report is which? Which filters did I use here? What date range did I use? The History tab has got you, because now it's going to track everything that you've got in there. So you go in the History tab, the reports that you generate will be there for up to 6 months. So you can always just go click it and generate it again. Okay, remember that not all data, I'm pretty sure you guys know this one, not all data is relevant for every business problem you have, right? And data overload is a thing. For law firms, like I doubt that all you're tracking is data from your practice management solution, which hopefully is Clio. You're possibly also doing social media analytics, website analytics, and maybe even email marketing analytics. So that's a lot of data. So my suggestion is, like, again, set your North Star, set all your milestone goals leading up to that North Star, and then get really strategic and specific about what data you're going to need to collect to make sure that you are marching to the right beat into the right direction. So for Jennifer, what this means in practice, again, is that she wants to grow, but she's thinking, you know what? I think I'm going to place my eggs in the family law practice area that we've just introduced. We want to grow that quickly. So I need to do comparative reports by revenue, by practice area. So again, we're talking month over month, or possibly daily reports or weekly reports. So in Clio Reports, you now have presets. Again, this is available today. So if you have gone into reports recently, you'll see presets. Well, what is that? It means that when you're going to generate a report now, instead of just generating, you can save as preset. And then you'll always know, hey, next month when I need to run that same report, click on revenue, family law. This is a good time for me to talk about naming conventions, folks. I am a terrible person for naming conventions. It's like the Wild West in my downloads folder. But I highly don't do what I do what I say, as I tell my kids. Okay, name these appropriately so that you know when you go to look at your presets table, what is what. And then this is just an example. So that's the presets table. That's where you can go and hit generate, so it's done. Okay, now time plus data equals Jennifer's superpower. We got the presets down, that's great. But remember, Jennifer is a busy legal professional. Okay, so what? She's supposed to remember at the end of next month to pull this exact same preset report? How's she gonna do that? Maybe she's going into trial or something, right? So she could put calendar events. we have a better solution here. This is coming. It's not here yet. Report scheduling, praise be, hallelujah. Now Jennifer can schedule her presets. Okay, so I think you all know what that means and the gist of it. But basically, when you go to look at presets now, you'll see the ability, ability to add schedule. Now, we're going to kind of walk through what this is going to look up. Keep in mind, this is a mock-up, so it might change slightly. But you're going to go add schedule. You can pick daily. You could pick weekly and then pick, I want it on a Monday, I want it on a Wednesday, I want it on a Friday. And you can also pick monthly. So monthly, you can pick, I want it on the 1st of the month, the 15th of the month, the last month, you get the gist. And then you can choose the time that you want the report to start generating. So for Jennifer, I would probably suggest, if you want that at the end of the month and you want it for when you get in the morning, start it at 4 a.m. Who cares, right? It's you're off, it's doing the work for you. You can set this and forget it. So this is going to be huge for my clients for sure. Now, when Jennifer comes back into presets, like I said, she'll be able to see that she's got certain ones scheduled. And there will be another filter which brings you right into exactly what's scheduled. So scheduled presets will show you what you have on the docket. All right, so we've made it easier for Jennifer to quickly pull data, but she wants to get a handle on her discounting policy at the firm. She knows, talk about wild, wild west. Some people are discounting, some people aren't. And she wants to discount, but she also doesn't want to get in the way of the firm's growth. So to help Jennifer with discounting, we have introduced discounts in the revenue report. And you'll see discounted time and discounted expenses. And of course, she could whittle this down. Remember, we talked about segmenting and getting really granular with your reporting. She could do this by practice area, by timekeeper, etc. Okay, do you guys feel like this clickbait ad worked? Right? I'm glad none of you walked out on me when I said it was a clickbait ad. So yeah, we have hopefully saved some time, and by saving time, earned more revenue for Jennifer. And thank you so much, seriously, for all sticking around. I would recommend, if you do want to see any of this or you have any questions at all about reporting in Clio, there is the Clio Success Center over there. If you want to talk to the product manager for reporting, she's available virtually. You just have to go chat with the product lab folks over there. And there is a legal trend session coming up. So if you want to get even more information, put all that data in your head, please go and join that session. Thank you so much, everyone. You've been great.